One thing I wanted to quickly tackle is the e-brake handle, and I took it out of the car here because currently on the shaft, and this is just an cheap eBay one, it's got these 4 little nuggets in there that clamp onto it, and the issue is that they're so short they're falling out. So I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of those little things and just put a full-on bolt on each 3 bolts there that stick out a little bit, and that way it'll allow me to tighten it on the car a lot more. So let's go ahead and do that. I have this little bolt kit here that I had laying around, and so far it's an M4, so I'm going to grab one that is long enough to let me go as far as I need. What I was referring to, and this is the e-brake handle, is that when it slides in, and this is just any aftermarket one really, it goes like that, right? And those 3 little pins right there would tighten against it, and you can see the old one how it would slip. So what I'm going to do now is grab these screws or bolts that are M4, put them all the way in. All right, so after going ahead and tightening the bolts, here's the shifter. It's fully tight on there, it's not going anywhere. So now let's get the boot installed. Let's do it. And here's the final result with the boot on. All I did was tuck it into the carpet there, and it's stiff. And yeah, so in the future I maybe plan on going carbon. I do like the purple, and I also went ahead and tightened up the shifter. Today I'm going to go ahead and start the AC swap process. We're going to go ahead and rebuild, flush, and restore the whole AC system. I've done it once before. I don't think I did it properly. Done more research. I'm going to do it right this time. So to start off, it did leak out. There was no refrigerant in the system. It had no pressure. So I know I don't have anything in the lines. Before you guys decide to do this, I would go to a mechanic or someone that can drain it. They usually will do it for free. You'll take your car there and they'll drain all the refrigerant out. All right, so to start, I'm going to go ahead and take off the AC lines, and then I'll focus on the compressor. And after that, we're going to remove the condenser and the dryer, as well as the evaporator box inside the dashboard. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, loosened up those 2 hoses. Now I'm going to jack the car up, and we're going to remove these hoses and the rubber ones in the bottom fully. Yeah, and I'm using ramps because that car is fully on all my jack stands, so I don't have any extra ones. Let's go ahead and drop it. There we go. We can get under it now. I just check both sides. So now we're gonna go ahead and get under and loosen those hoses. Got my adjustable wrenches right here. Loosen one here. I do have some zip ties that I'm gonna have to cut to go around some of these hoses that were holding my oil cooler ones on. And I think I'll also have to take the front bumper off. And you can see kind of the heat shield and heat ducting I have here. Kind of transfer the air from the front bumper to the cooling system. So one hose. Now the other one we have to access from the top. quickly show you guys my quick release front bumper. Go ahead and cut the zip ties. So I'll cut that one. I'll cut this one. These are temporary until I get my mount all figured out. Now with those cut, I grab the front bumper, lift right here, make sure it's over that metal lip from the old bumper, and the whole thing just comes right out. Up, and I did forget this light right here. But there we go. Quick release front bumper. And I would want to do the same similar to the fenders, so I can quickly remove those two as needed. But for now, go ahead and lay the front bumper here on the side. Off fiberglass. That way I can now remove the condenser bottle and the rest of the hoses. And I'm going to go ahead and while I'm here, I'm going to remove the condenser as well, because I'm going to mount the new bottle in it, as well as just freshen it all up, and I am going to flush it. There's both hoses removed, and we're going to remove the metal hoses, but these are the two rubber ones that we have removed. Or I have gone ahead and removed the dryer just by using my thing to get rid of the, and I'm going to take it out. Here it is. Now I do have to remove these ones up here, which are the next hoses. So I just have to unbolt this tent since I've already loosened the bottom one on that side. Let's go ahead and do it. Now before I up, I'm quickly going to go ahead and take out the AC compressor. I'm going to do this, see if I can do with this. If not, I'll go ahead and just use a regular wrench. There's a 12 mil. There's two with the 4 bolts. Now that I've gone ahead and removed all 4 bolts, pull the old AC compressor out. And just to make sure I unplug it from the car. Plug it back up. Before I take it off, I'm going to unplug the AC compressor. It's one cable right here. Now it's loose. And all I have to do is come down here and just pull it out. And since I don't have any tensioners or anything, the belt for it comes with it as well, so it's right here. And there we go. We took it out. Almost done. I changed my mind and I think I am just gonna leave the condenser in there. I'll clean it while it's there. Reason being, I have the oil cooler mounted onto it and I really don't want to mess with that right now. So I'll still be able to flush it with brake cleaner and give it my best shot at cleaning it. So now let's go back here and try to pull these out. There's another one out. Let's go remove that last one. Great. I just broke the engine ground. And this happened because the engine ground was in the way of the AC line that I was trying to take out, so I had to remove it. So now I'm gonna have to mount this back on. And this just got unplugged. Oh, never mind.